Hello friends, it is a beautiful day because there's a bunch of clouds in the sky and the sun is being hidden by them, so not too hot, kind of warm, a little humid, but it's not as bad as when the sun is just out. So let's go look at what we've got. Let's go talk about the chicken coop. We got the chicken coop in the mail. The video that I posted, I think it was the second farm update, that was the chicken coop. I did have to move it inside because we got 5 minutes of rain. It looked like a lot more. But anyway, here it is. If it doesn't look like much, that's because looks can be deceiving on the website. The website made it look like this was going to be a lot more. So, here's the run. The run is at best half the size of the utility room that the birds are currently in. That's not great. It's not going to be good for growing birds. The coop, on the other hand, the coop is going to be fine. The coop is pretty cool. The roof lifts so you can see inside. Ignore the trash. I was going to take it out before I put the birds in there anyway. And then we've got these nesting boxes. Still got the supplies in it. There's 3 nesting boxes on each side, which is plenty for like 12 birds. Apparently, the chickens will normally have their favorite nesting box, and sometimes 5 birds will have the same favorite nesting box. So that's funny. But one of the things that I do like, you can barely see it, but like it's got that open window. The window up top is covered in hardware cloth, and then you got the door that slides open on the bottom. So pretty cool. I like the coop. This run is useless, so we tried. I tried to snake proof the bottom, but like honestly, I'm not putting the birds in that. So the birds are gonna have to stay inside for another couple of days. I am very disappointed, but it's fine. It is a learning experience, and we have learned something. So, if they can't go in this coop and run, well, they can go in the coop. If they can't go in this run, that means we gotta find a run for them to go into. And there it is. So let's talk. All right, so the run is currently covered in poultry netting. Poultry netting is great for keeping chickens in. It'll probably keep dogs out, especially as tall as it is. It might keep boars out, but with the exposed top, you still get aerial predators, which isn't great. You also got room for snakes to get in, which is also not great. So the poultry netting can probably stay up, but it at the very least needs to be reinforced with hardware cloth. From what I've seen, all the way up. So that is several feet of hardware cloth that we need up to keep digging predators from getting in. We need to bury it, which is so much. And as someone who knows nothing about construction, I don't know how good these wood beams are. They just don't seem great to me. But like these ones seem all right. Like they're still straight. But some of them, mostly the ones over here, like that one with the distinct curve in it, that didn't look great, but that's not part of the outer fence, so whatever. This coop is a nightmare, but it can be a nightmare right now. Like, I'm not worried about putting the girls in there, because I'm not gonna put the girls in there. I'm bringing that coop from the garden and putting it in here. So the task for the weekend is to get all of this cleared out. We need to clear out all the weeds. We're probably going to need to till because these are the strong weeds that can grow up through plywood, as they have done here. So that's not great. Luckily, as you can see from the buildings attached, we have a whole wall of hardware cloth that we don't need to worry about because it's it's already snake proof. We're good. I was wrong. We've got a little bit of snake proofing to do right here where the greenhouse is. Ugh. I liked it better before I saw that. And then around the outside, we've got a lot of scrap materials. There's that plastic from the first property tour video I did. Looks like it's plastic shelving. So I gotta get rid of that. There's a 2x4 with nails in it. Cool. Here is a wall for the original coop. Need to do something with that. Probably just tear it down or something. Maybe just stretch some hardware cloth around it in the meantime, and then we'll build on it. Do something that way. And then there's more plywood on the ground. There was a bunch of wire, but I've moved it to right there. And gotta get this stuff out. Gotta clear these out so that we can dig underneath and get that hardware cloth buried, or get some kind of netting buried. I don't think it needs to be hardware cloth if it's buried. I would prefer if it doesn't need to be hardware cloth if it's buried, because hardware cloth is expensive, especially compared to poultry netting. But we'll see. Probably also need to get rid of some of these wood boards that stretch across the top. Like this one doesn't look too bad, but that one is super bowed and just does not seem secure. And as little as those birds are, and since I've already lost 2 of them, none of the ones I've officially introduced y'all to, within a couple days of bringing them home, we lost a couple. I don't want to talk about it right now. But having already lost 2, I already know that it's heartbreaking. Gracious, it's windy. I love feeling this, but I know y'all hate hearing it. Speaking of bowed wood, that's intense. So that one will 100% be replaced. Oh, Dad's here. All right. Well, I've enjoyed showing y'all around. Might show you some of the progress we make, tomorrow morning or something. I'll definitely update you whenever this gets done. Okay, bye.